Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak, Wadash. I want to give double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone who teach very well, walnut this truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, shalom to all the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And today, man, just basically getting all attention is really going to focus on prophecy, man. Because at the end of the day, Yahweh Shai is being exalted here. Like it says in the scriptures, if I be lifted up, I will draw all men unto me. And hey, for lack of better words, all the attention is being drawn to Yahweh Shai, whether knowingly or unknowingly, man. Because, hey, all these things that's going on upon the planet Earth is a part of prophecy. One thing that happened a couple days ago is that South Korea declared martial law. Now, that's not just a thing, even though it was just for a quick second, it was just a flash in the pan or whatever. Guess what? That vibration is still out there, man. Because that martial law, that vibration is going to soon come to the West, So let's go ahead and get this real quick. I got an article from Fortune. It says Bible sales soar, anxiety spike. And why are these people anxiety spiking, man? Because they know it's something that's coming down the pipe, man. And that something is who? Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and start off with that. In the book of Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. It's the book of Ezekiel 3. And I'm going to jump down to verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And the reason why people are having anxiety, people are so worried now, people are so anxious, because we are in the so-called ends of days, because they know when Yahweh Shai come, he's not coming with peace and happiness. Like it says, he's coming with a sword, man. A bad thing is going to come, for the lack of better words. Even what the Lord said, when I come, shall it already be kindled? Telling you, even before the coming of that day, it's going to be a couple days. It's going to be bad, man. And those couple days is known as the time of Jacob's trouble, man. So let's go ahead and go back and to this article. It says, while the book industry as a whole is flat so far this year, sales of Bibles are red hot. A series of anxiety inducing events. So like you read this again. A series of anxiety-inducing events, from the election to inflation to eternal conflict, have driven more and more people to buy the book that is at the center of Christianity. In real talk, these things that they name is a part of prophecy. Eternal conflict, Satan divided against Satan. How can the kingdom stand? Inflation. That's written about it in Zechariah. Continuing on though, it says overall sales are up 22% this year through the end of October. And I think 2 is the representation of knowledge, man. Knowledge shall increase, and also Yahweh Shai is a power of knowledge, man. Knowing what's going on. And again, that's why all these people attention is heading towards prophecy, which is who? Yahweh Shai. Now, real talk, real quick, let's go ahead and get this the word attention. This is the word attention, just a regular Google definition. It says notice taken of someone or something. And yes, you can't help but to take notice of talks of World War III. You can't help but to take notice talks of the micro sea help, man. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai is making his words made known upon the planet Earth. Continuing on, it says regarding of someone or something as interesting or important. And the prophecies are important, man. Especially here in these latter days. Why? Because the prophecies tell you what's happening here in these latter days, man. A couple words: awareness, notice, observation. Let's get some real quick. Let's go right here to Second Ezra, the ninth chapter, because right there it says observation. And let's go to Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And again, that's a part of that observation. You know, you pull out the tape measure 5 3/4. Your eyes is specifically on the number 5, and you zoom in even more on a 3/4. You know, 5.5. You zoom in on the half, man, and that's how we do right now. Because we're zooming in, looking at the C-HIP getting ready to come. It's no coincidence Elon Musk and Trump in the office together, man. The money man and the man that deal with technology. That's no coincidence. But guess what? That's a part of us measuring the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, and that's what prophecy really means. Prophecy actually means to say before. You know, so when you see the money man in a micro C-HIP man together, you know some shaking. It says, then thou shalt understand that is the very same time when in the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yes, the Lord, he's been getting ready to visit the planet Earth, man. You know how is he going to visit the planet Earth with hugs and kisses? Love and happiness. No, he's going to visit this place with destruction, man. And that's what this place deserves. Look at the vibration they push forth, The vibration they push forth upon, especially here from the West, is death. And that's the same thing that the Lord is going to give this guy back. Whatever you sow, that's the same thing you're going to reap, man. The same BS you use to get on top is the same BS the Lord is going to do to cast your ass down, man. So let's go ahead and read this again. It says, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time when in the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yes, the return of our Lord, man. The coming of Yahweh Shah in his glory, man. Continuing on, though. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And it was an earthquake in Alabama a couple weeks ago, man. It was, I think it was a 0.7 today, if I'm not mistaken. It was 7.0 today. Yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. But at the end of the day, even earth-shaking events. Hey, even when war happening, them bombs hitting the ground, that caused an earthquake, man. So Lord, he's basically telling us, man, when you see all these things getting ramped up upon the planet Earth, things getting shaken, people bugging out. I remember a couple years ago in the France, France revolution, not the France revolution, but they had like a France protest, and those guys was diligent. I think they was going out there 2 years straight. But at the same time, that just shows you that uproars of the people. These people are not loving this place anymore. That January 6th thing, even Trump getting into office, Kamala getting into office, and even a lot of people say it was just the lesser of two evils, man. Personally, if Kamala got in, I think she would have pulled the trigger on Jake, man. But Trump, he's a businessman. It's no coincidence, the businessman and technology man and that thing together, man. And they got an agenda. But let's go ahead and continue on. It says, then thou shalt understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Yes, the scriptures, that's what told us this, man. The scriptures told us what's going to happen before it even happened, man. Let's get some real quick to back that up. Let's go to Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah 48. This is the book of Isaiah 48. I think it's 42, but that was a good one too. Yep. This is Isaiah 42:9. It says, behold, the former things have come to pass, and new things I now declare. I do declare. So like I'm reading in there, see this in the ESV, Isaiah 42. And now behold, the former things have come to pass, and new things I now declare before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Yes. So before these things even happen, the Lord is going to tell us what's going to happen, man. And how he's going to tell us through the scriptures, through the prophecies. Let's go to another one. Let's go to Revelations 19 and 10. And it just shows you how all our attention is going to be on Yahweh Shai. Your observation. You know, a lot of these people are addicted to TikTok, you know, watching flicks and all these different things. Hey, it's going to be a time when your observation, your time, your attention is going to be on the Lord. Even in the time of the famine, these people are going to be called upon the Lord, man. You know? But it's going to be too late. Because when the Lord called you, you ain't answer, man. Go ahead and get this in Revelation 19 and verse 10, Salakia. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see that thou doest not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And just going back into the article, man, it says a lot of these people, anxiety is raising up because inflation, eternal conflict, you know, events from the election, the things that's happening in Ukraine. You know, let's go ahead and continue on. It says many of those buyers are first timers. In curious statistic, since a growing number of Americans say they do not profess any sort of religious affiliation, a Pew Research study found that 28% of the country described themselves as atheists or agnostic or nothing in particular when asked about their religion. So basically, the Lord is basically forcing, you know, these people to believe. You know, it's going to get to a point where you're going to force to believe in Yahweh Shai, whether it be in the time of the family, it's going to be in the time of the missiles. You know, when the missiles hit, these people are going to be calling upon the Most High, man. You ain't going to be no atheist then. Continuing on, though. And even in the famine come, you know, because when people get, you know, when people get desperate, they pray, you know. You know, we pray all the time, but when you know, when Jake get desperate, they really pray, you know, and he's gonna get to a point where the Lord is gonna force you to pray to him, and he still ain't gonna listen just because you ain't hearkening when he called. Continuing on, despite that, Bible sales have been on the rise for a while. In 2019, during the pandemic, Americans bought 9.7 million Bibles. Last year, number jumped to 14.2. In the first 10 months of this year, the number has already hit 13.7 million. And that's Yahweh Shai, man. Because we already know Psalms 14:7, lo I come in the volume of the book, man. Because it's going to get to a point when this word is not going to be so ready available. So it's like people getting it while it's hot, you know. Continuing on, though. It's like it says not include in the total, by the way, is that so-called Donald Trump Bible, you know, which includes the lyrics to Lee Green's Woods, God bless the USA, and that's the spirit. Babylon the Great, and the Lord is going to bless you with ICBM missiles, man. That's how the Lord is going to bless Babylon, you know. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's finish this paragraph. We're going to see how the Lord, matter of fact, let's see how the Lord going to bless the USA, man. Let's go to Isaiah 13, and we're going to start at verse 1, because it says, God bless America. And we know America is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, you know. Isaiah 13:1, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up the banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. And this us prophesying and preaching. And even our videos going to the gates of the nobles, going to these high ups and these elites, because that's who we're talking to. The first fruits of slavery, the elect versus the elites. Continuing on, though, it says, I have commanded, and this is what we're telling. This is what we're telling these people, man, because it's not like you can reverse prophecy. It's not like you can get out of the Lord's will, man. That's why it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. And the only thing you can do is hope, because Esau hoping that the scripture's not real. That's why he's going to a mode of desperation again. Guys like Vocab Malone, Esau is under a delusion because he knows that his future is ill. Continuing on though, Isaiah 13 and verse 3, Salakia. It says, I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones from mine anger, even them that rejoice in my brightness. And that's it, because, hey, those mighty ones is not talking about a physical army, man. Those mighty ones is talking about an army of metal. It's going to tell you. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains like as a great people. A tumultuous noise, slacking. A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. And right there, it says a tumultuous noise, showing you how loud it's going to get, showing you that this is not going to be no ordinary army, man. This army is going to be with fuel of fire. Continuing on, it says they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. So that's how God is going to bless America, man. It's not no coincidence that that's written in the scriptures, And I think I don't think I know it's one of them. I don't think this God blessing. I think it is, and the rock is red glare, But at the end of the day, that's how we know that the scriptures is real and it's taking effect. Everybody upon the planet Earth and everybody's attention is going to be towards the Lord. Going back to that word attention, man. Attention. To take notice of someone or something regarding of someone or something as interesting or important. World War III is written about in the scriptures. The famine is written about in the scriptures. The upcoming times, Jacob's trouble is written about in the scriptures. And it's going to get everybody attention, whether it be now, whether it be later, man. It's going to get to a point when the Lord is going to get everyone attention, man. So yeah, I pray this video was edifying and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. I want to give that honor to my apostle elders, great millstone, and Shalom.